Cunningham a key scorer. On paper, it looked like Indiana was walking into a loss.
They just won during the current WNBA's Commissioner's Cup, okay? Those games kicked off June 1st. They'll be going from June 1st through June 17th. And again, the winner, okay, the winning team that wins the WNBA's Commissioner's Cup will get $500,000, okay? So this win definitely makes the Indiana Fever in for the winning.
But from the opening tip, it was clear. This team came to fight. The Fever jumped out early with intensity and rhythm that's been missing in recent games. Kelsey Mitchell, who had been struggling with inconsistency.
Was huge. I told her she's 1-0, so she's got to keep that run going, but we needed her out there. She was huge on defense, huge getting drawn offensive fouls.
Ari McDonald, they were down 17-10 when she checks into the game. They were down 17-10, and she immediately...
Lexi Hall is averaging 12 points per game on 63% shooting for three as a starter this season.
Something happened no one saw coming. The Indiana Fever just crushed the Washington Mystics without Caitlin Clark. That's right, no Clark, no excuses, just a dominant, full-team performance that has fans and critics alike doing a double take.
Look like the Indiana Fever has broken a 3-game losing streak. Guys, for this one here, we got to go.
Why they took over in the third quarter. And she was a huge reason why they won that game. But I gotta give credit where credit's due.
Her energy was infectious. She played like someone trying to earn her spot and made it clear she deserves it. Boston, who's been carrying a heavy load lately, got support. She had a quiet night scoring-wise, but her presence down low kept the Mystics honest. She anchored the defense, boxed out hard, and set screens that opened up driving lanes all night long.
We've got Bonner struggling. We have Aaliyah in foul trouble. We have Colson playing some minutes. We have Bree Turner on our team. We have that fraud.
Big news in the world of women's basketball.
I never thought I would see the day. I never thought it was going to happen. I never thought it was ever going to happen again.
Re-erupted over this win, and I'll be the first one to tell you.
This was a fantastic third quarter performance from the Indiana Fever.
Lexi Hall, fantastic game tonight. Fantastic game tonight, no doubt about it.
Leah Boston had 10 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. Lexi Hall had 4 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell had 24 points. She finally stepping it up.
Took over that game.
She racked up 11 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals in just 23 minutes. And every one of those stats felt bigger than the box score. It wasn't just her numbers, it was her impact. Lexi Hull added fuel to the fire with her best game of the season. 11 points, 5 rebounds, and endless hustle plays. She hit key threes when the offense stalled and dove for every loose ball like the season depended on it.
But now we're talking about the two players. Now we're talking about the two players that really changed everything for this team. First of all
the way up to Indy.
The final score? 85-76. And the biggest shock wasn't just the win, it was how they won. This wasn't a lucky bounce or a fluke fourth quarter. It was grit, defense, and yes, breakout performances from players the league had almost written off.
It was a big win. It was, folks. They needed the win. In fact, in case I have not told you, it was 85-76. That was the final score. I always start these a tad bit early before the game is over, so I can sort of get it out there as quick as I can for
Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull. What a performance. What a performance, Lexi. I understand you guys might see, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. All of that, if I'm not mistaken, she had all 14 in the second half. I think she had all 14 in the second half. She took over. She took over. The big reason they went on the run in the third quarter. She was a huge reason. She was a huge, huge reason.
And it looked like they were running away with this thing. Look, this looks like it's going to be a big victory, all right? They're without Caitlin Clark. They need this game badly. Under 29 seconds, under 28. Kelsey Mitchell just stole the ball. She's driving down, and she missed the layup. It looks like she may have gotten fouled.
And the rest of the league just got a wake-up call. The game began with questions and doubt. How would the Fever function without Caitlin Clark, Sydney Colson, or Sophie Cunningham? 3 key players were out. Clark, the team's leader and offensive engine. Colson, the veteran presence.
And Ari McDonald, let me just come out and say it. 5 assists, 3 steals. I had somebody tell me she's going to be a defensive liability. Looked pretty good tonight. Threw in 7 points, 7 big points in this game. Demarius Dantas, I wish she would get more playing time.
Lexi Hall, ice cold. Kelsey Mitchell, back to elite form. And McDonald, the motor that kept it all running. For the first time this season, the Indiana Fever didn't just survive without Caitlin Clark. They made a statement.
I know twice at least they were up by 14.
Players that play with energy, you've got players that play with super energy like Alexi Hull, but they need that point guard to push the tempo, and Colson doesn't do that. Ari McDonald, they were down 17-10 when she checks into the game. They were down 17-10, and she immediately starts going. She starts running. She starts pushing the floor. She's passing the ball. She's running the pick and roll. She's taking charges. She's getting steals. She is legitimately
Everybody.
With Clark, Cunningham, and Colson all sidelined, the Fever were supposed to crumble. Instead, they rose. And it all started with a spark. Ari McDonald, a recent hardship signing turned game changer.
Lexi Hull, fantastic game tonight. Fantastic game tonight, no doubt about it. 19 points, or actually 14 points right here. She was a plus 19 in this game. 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
Under 5 minutes. Instead of her doing clock management, clock control, she was steady taking shots. And I just couldn't think why she, I still don't know why she was shooting the damn ball, but I just feel like she need not do that.
But the real story, and immediately changed the energy. Her defense was electric, picking up full court, pestering ball handlers, and forcing the Mystics into bad decisions.
Ari McDonald was the catalyst for that win. She was the catalyst for that win. Because you've got